I know you have made ogbono soup before, but have you ever cooked it with okazi? Let me show you exactly how I made mine. These are all the ingredients we'll be using for this recipe, and I'll be dropping them in the description box. Here we have our fresh okporoko panla. We have our grounded ogbono with crayfish and okpei. We have our beef, our pepper, fresh pepper, salt and nut cubes, okazi leaves, red oil, our grounded crayfish, water snail, white kpomo and panla, dry fish. We have our stockfish and dry catfish. In a pot, I added the cow meat. Then I added the dry catfish, stockfish, fresh okporoko panla fish, added nut cubes, salt and some freshly grounded pepper. I didn't add onion this time because I wanted to make it without onion. But if you like onion in your ogbono soup, you can definitely add some chopped onions. I added water, gave everything a good stir, covered the pot and allowed it to cook until the meat became nice and tender. Once the meat was cooked, I took some of the delicious meat stocks and poured it into my grounded ogbono, mixed with crayfish and okpei. I mixed it thoroughly until everything was well combined. Then I carefully removed the fresh okporoko panla fish from the pot. I did this so the fish wouldn't break into pieces while the soup was cooking. Then I added water that would be enough to cook the soup. Then I added more of the meat stock to the ogbono and mixed it again. This step is very important because mixing the ogbono properly with the stock helps prevent lumps and gives you that smooth, beautiful texture you want. Now I poured the ogbono mixture into the pot and stir it very well. And just look at that, no lumps at all. Next, I added my red oil, stir everything together, covered the pot and allowed it to cook so all those beautiful flavors could come together. After a while, I checked the soup, gave it another good stir and look at that beautiful color and those bubbles. Then I added the water snail, white kpomo and dry panla fish. I also added the remaining freshly grounded pepper because I wanted this soup to have a nice spicy kick. At this point, I tested the soup and adjusted the seasoning with nut cubes and a little salt. One important tip when cooking ogbono soup: be careful when adding salt and seasoning cubes. Try not to add too much at once, because once you finish cooking your soup and you try to warm it the next day or anytime you try to warm it, the salt and the seasoning cubes become more pronounced. Please, if you're enjoying this recipe so far, please like this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe so you don't miss more delicious Nigerian recipes from me. Thank you. I covered it and allowed it to cook for a few more minutes. After a few more minutes, it was time for the final ingredients. I added my crayfish and sliced okazi leaves. I like adding the okazi at this stage because okazi has a natural thick texture, so allowing it to cook properly helps it blend beautifully into the soup. Then I gently added back the fresh okporoko panla fish that I removed earlier. I stir everything carefully, covered the pot and allowed it to cook for about 4 minutes. Just remember to stir from time to time so nothing sticks to the bottom of the pot. After those 4 minutes, our ogbono soup with okazi was ready. Just look at this soup, rich, thick, delicious and packed with meat, fish, snail, kpomo, crayfish and that beautiful okazi flavor. If you love ogbono soup, you definitely need to try it with okazi. You might just have a new favorite way to cook ogbono. I dished out some portion and enjoyed it with my friend that came to visit, and honestly this was so delicious. And there you have it. Our delicious ogbono soup with okazi is ready. Just look at how rich, thick and colorful this soup turned out. The combination of ogbono, okazi, meat, fish, snail, kpomo and crayfish made it absolutely delicious. If you enjoyed this recipe, please like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it with someone who loves Nigerian food. And don't forget to tell me in the comments, have you ever cooked ogbono soup with okazi before? Or is this your first time seeing this combination? Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next delicious recipe. Bye for now.